Remember that you are new wine. You are new wine in a new time. And being new wine, you may not be as fine as the old wine when they dine, but you are new wine who God is using to refine the dine of today. So in being new wine, God is sending you to be new wine. It does not take the process that it took for the old fine wine. The old fine wine went through a process where it took a long time before it became fine wine. But you are still wine, and you are still wine that is refined. As long as you are dependent on God, plugged in to God, about the Father's business, doing the work that God has called you to do, you can't get caught up in the old wine and being in old wineskins when you are new wine that requires new wineskins in order to do the work that you are called to do as new wine. You can't put new wine in old wineskins. When you put new wine in old wineskins, you end up lacking behind. We don't have a lot of time now. And in the time being limited and the things that are going on, God has equipped you. God has prepared you. And I'm not saying that God is not preparing and equipping people the old way. But when God has told you that while you are preparing, get up and be about my business. Be my hands and feet. Move in the places where I tell you to move and do the things that I tell you to do. When you are really plugged in and passionate and on fire and there's no looking back, God knows who belongs to him. So he will send you forth. He will prepare you along the way. As long as you are dependent on Holy Spirit and relying on Holy Spirit to do the work through you, to teach you all things, to bring all things to your remembrance, to be your comforter, to be your help, to do what the Holy Spirit does, to empower you, to give you the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, and the word of knowledge, the words of wisdom, and you are tapped in and tuned into the gifts of the Spirit, and you're flowing along with the Holy Spirit and allowing the Holy Spirit to be your counsel and your might. Holy Spirit gonna use you. God is gonna use you. He's sending you forth as the new wine. The new wine does not have to go through the same old processes that old wine went through. But old wine will make you feel like you're not prepared because you're still going through some things, because you're still broken, because you're still wounded. But God has gotten 80-90% of the healing process. The ball is rolling. So that what he's working on is not as damaging as it could have been when you first started. But because God is doing a new thing and he's serving new wine, he's not making you wait until the process is finished. He's not making you wait according to what people think that you should wait to move into, when God is using you right where you are. You can't get caught up and get stuck in what old wine says that you must do. You must follow God's plan. God is doing a new thing. You are a part of the new wine skins, and God is using your wine to dine and prepare the table that is set where the old wine will be, and so is the new wine. Be about your Father's business and on assignment. You are truly plugged in and about the Father's business, and he's telling you to go, you go. You're new wine, but new wine is important in this day and in this time. Don't get caught up in the old wine, in the old process, and the old wine skins. Be about the Father's business, because there is assignment for the old wine and for the new wine. Be blessed.